Alright, welcome back to my series on getting good at Minecraft. This is Series 2, Episode 2. So today's project is to work on the mob farm, specifically the slime farm. So let's head down there and see what we've got. Actually, before I do that, let me gather some stuff, some supplies, things I'm going to need to build it. And I'll be right back. Alright, the first thing I want to do with this project is I want to make the farm just a little bit safer to do the work. So I'm going to put some slabs down at the bottom, keep mobs from spawning, make things a little easier to work as I'm down there. So let's head down, start placing some slabs. I think it'll also make the floor look a little better, having it kind of nice and clean. So here we go. I'm guessing I'm not going to have enough slabs at this point, but for now, let's see how far I get. So I will be back. Alright, the farm has been mob proofed, and I've outlined the slime chunks. So now, instead of being extremely dangerous, this hole in the ground is actually one of the safest places on the server. So let's take a look. So I put slabs down all around, and I used granite walls to outline the slime chunks. So now, the only mobs that spawn down here are actually up in this ravine and then fall down. So I have to get that closed off, get everything lit up so it doesn't affect my spawn rates. Also, since my hole isn't aligned with the chunks properly, the slime chunks kind of go off into the wall. So I carved out the chunks here, so now I have the full 3 chunks kind of carved out and ready to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the collection area down here. So I'll have platforms all around in these 3 chunks. I'll have an iron golem on a platform kind of right in here, so that'll draw them in. Then I'll have water kind of along those edges, forcing the slimes to a lava blade kind of right down in here somewhere. Collect everything up and store it. At some point may do a bubble elevator to get things back up to the top. Might have like a storage area in the power station I'm going to build, but we'll see. That'll be progress for a project for later. But for now, I need to get the mob farm built, or the slime farm. So back at it. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I have completed the first level of the slime farm, so let's go take a look at it. Oh, got a slime on the platform, and looks like 2 of them down in the water. The water stream doesn't quite seem strong enough because it doesn't push them along very well. Eventually they get down to the... oh, one just despawned. See, it just takes too long, it looks like. And it's kind of not as effective as it could be because the spawning platform is really too big, because they aren't seeing the iron golem in time. So there goes another one. Let's see what happens to him. Ooh, there's a couple more down there. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and build a second layer, although it's probably not really needed. I mean, I haven't been running this very long, and I've already got pretty decent amount of slime, but why not? I have the farm, I might as well build it. Make it bigger. Wait for them to, there we go. Had to get big enough so they couldn't attack me. Now, build up the walls. Oops. One too many. Oops. And then there's that. That. There we go. Now the question is this wall tall enough to build the next layer? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple more. That way it should definitely be tall enough with a little extra to keep them inside, keep them from jumping outside of the farm. And then we'll go from there. Probably don't have enough walls or the slabs to make the floor, but we'll see how far I get. Got a chunk of wall down there. I keep doing that. I really should take those slabs out of my offhand. Alright, there we go. That should help. Don't need a placeable block in my offhand. Come around here. This one there. And do the same thing again. All right. Looks like I will have enough walls at least for this first part. So let's see, where do I want my slabs? I think they need to be up here. It may be one block too high, but I don't think it's going to matter because this is, I'm probably going to do 2 levels on this. Just because that's going to be more slime than I'm probably ever going to need. So that should be good. Even if it, it already has inefficiencies built into it, but yeah, what's a little bit more? It's still going to give me more slime than I'm ever going to need. If I were on a different kind of server where I might set up a shop, that might be one thing, but this is really just for my own use. Cygnus and Luna can use some. Probably not going to sell any to them just because I've got more diamonds than probably both of them combined. So I don't need anything from them. Though I probably could use some stuff from some iron from Cygnus's iron farm, but he's going to give me a bunch from that anyway because I helped build it. And honestly, I have a lot of iron anyway just from digging all this out. So, I don't know. I think 2 levels will be enough, and we'll call it good. So, I'm going to keep building this, and I will be back when I'm done. So, see you soon. Alright, well that went quicker than the first time for our first layer. It's kind of had a little better idea of what I was doing, so let's take a look. Looks about the same, but there are now 2 layers. Had some spawning there earlier as I was forming it. Just had to take care of a bunch of mobs up here. Oh, there is one that formed in the bottom layer. He's coming down nicely. Not seeing anybody on the top layer though. But they were forming. So I finished this probably about 10 minutes ago. Maybe 15. So let's see how many slime balls we got. 20. Not great, but I may have been out of the spawning radius for a little while too. Oh, look at that. So that's going to help. Yeah, I guess given where I was at, I was probably out of the spawning radius, so I wasn't getting very much coming in. So let's see when these guys get killed, how many slime balls we get. He seems to be stuck on my golem platform. I was kind of wondering if I needed to make that upper layer a little bit shorter. Not sure why the golem isn't knocking him off of there. It's like he doesn't see it or something. There we go. Yeah, I may need to take a layer off of this. I mean, there's only 3 blocks, and the large slimes are 3 blocks wide, so I guess I can see why they might have a problem. So let's just knock this layer out. Knock you. Down there, down there. There you go. It helps to use a pickaxe. It helps to not break the wrong blocks. There we go. Hopefully that'll make it a little more reliable. Pick up my extra slabs. And unfortunately, I don't really have a good way out of here other than using a rocket. But, you know, any excuse to fly, I'll take it. Alright, now we're up to 50. That's doing better. So now I need to figure out what to do with the rest of this area. I do want to have a creeper farm, so I may kind of have this area be my creeper farm. This is kind of narrow here. Maybe this could be a sugarcane farm. That way I have both paper and gunpowder to make my my rockets. We've got a nice little area over here as well, so could do another fairly long farm of some sort and maybe start a collection system kind of in this corner. Bring the, yeah, I don't really want it down here. I'm going to want it up my power plant. So anyway, that's working. Now I need to start planning my next farm. So while I think about that, I'm going to take a break. So I will be back in a bit. Alright, so I can't focus on just one project. Sure, I was going to work on some more of my farm, but then I decided I really want to have my access to the Nether. So got myself a couple pistons, some redstone, some TNT, trapdoor, and I made myself a nice little hole into the Nether. So I can go into my portal and then just come right down into the Nether. So grab some stairs. And work my way down. I've already been down here, so I know it's safe. So I had to come down and find a block that was at 127 so I could blast a hole to get into the Nether. Whoops. And now we have it. I may take a look at the recordings in the replay mod because I think it may have been a little entertaining. The first time I tried it, I died. I don't know how. It's, TNT going off in the next block right next to me, so not too much of a mystery. But I did it probably about another 7 or 8 times before it finally worked, and I didn't get killed those times, so I don't know what was going on. But regardless, I have my access to the Nether. I can come down. I'll have to do a little exploring, a little digging, make some tunnels into some other areas of the Nether, dig my way down, and go from there. Alright. I would say what I'm going to work on next, but I guess we're seeing how that works. We'll just see what happens. So I'll be back in a little bit and tell you about whatever project I work on next. Alright, here's where I tried to do the first hole in the bedrock. As you can see, you have to have a piston on top of where you want the hole to be blasted. There's obsidian next to it and then redstone on the other side. Place a trapdoor on the piston, use that to get down to ground level. And then you need to place a block of TNT on top of the redstone. Not like that. That was a mistake, and you'll see the consequences soon. I had no idea that had been placed there, which is very unfortunate. Once you place the TNT onto the redstone, it starts its ignition sequence. You have to quickly then start trying to place a piston onto the obsidian block. So you kind of spam the right mouse button with a piston, hoping that it shows up. And here we go. Alright, let's try that again. So, obsidian, piston, redstone, trapdoor, and here we go with attempt number 2. I said attempt number 2, there we go. Boom, and no. Alright, attempt number 3. Redstone, trapdoor, TNT, boom, and no. Alright, attempt number 4. Here we go. TNT, boom, no. Attempt number 5. Redstone, TNT, boom, no. Attempt number 6. Redstone, TNT, boom, no. Attempt number 7. Here we go. TNT, boom, no. Attempt number, let's see, it was 8. Boom. And there it is. So that's everything I had to do to get through the Nether ceiling, breaking the bedrock. So a little more difficult than I was led to believe, but yeah, I got through. That's all right. So maybe if I have to do it again, it'll be a little easier. So to wrap up this episode, I just want to show you what I did with my mob farm. So I kind of cleaned it up a bit, filled in all the holes, got rid of all the miscellaneous type minerals, just made it look a lot better. Let's see, closed up that ravine, closed up the mine over here. I left those blocks there kind of as a marker to show where the ravine is, or the mine. And I'm going to keep this open just so I can keep access to the lava for a little while. So I think that pretty much does it. Looks a lot better than it was. I think I'm all set. Oh, let's also take a look real quick. It took me about 3 hours to do all of that cleanup. So let's just see how much slime that got me. Let's see, 18, 20, about 24, just about 24 and a half stacks of slime balls. So I'd say it was pretty effective. Definitely more slime than I'm ever going to need. So we'll see if Cygnus or Luna needs any, and if they're going to be wanting to trade with me. So we'll see what happens. Not sure what I'm doing next. Even if I could take a guess, I'd probably be wrong. So we'll find out next time. So until the next episode, I will see you then. All right, later. Bye.